Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? So I don't know why it says I only have 20. I guess I only have 22 minutes to record this video. I'm gonna do a quick little shop update here. Also, just want to apologize. I know I haven't uploaded on Instagram. Instagram's just kind of fallen to the wayside. I've been more pressed about getting content up consistently on YouTube. So there's that, and then on top of that, maintaining like whatnot and just keeping forward with my custom knife projects and whatnot. No pun intended. Uh, I will try and upload stuff to Instagram, but it's considering I'm going through stuff in my personal life. I just had a close family member pass away on the 10th, and I'm kind of still going through the grieving process. It's been hard to be productive and do things. I'm sure people out there understand that. She, as a person, helped me start this business. She helped me. She was one of my largest supporters. Basically, my grandmother. She helped raise me. She was pretty much a mother to me, and so it's been rough, but good support system. But yeah, it's been a interesting journey so far. So I'm just gonna basically keep up with YouTube. I apologize. I know you guys like the Instagram posts, but I suck at them. Just being honest. Anyway, shop update. So here you go. I don't have to look at my dumb face anymore. All right, we finally got the shop sorted. I don't have everything set up just yet, but most of everything is set up. Got the drill press from next door. Next door being my grandmother's house. My house and my grandmother's house are right next to each other. The drill press was over there because it was my dad's, but he doesn't use it, so I commandeered it. That fucker is heavy. I dragged it over here from there by myself with the help of my uncle to open doors and shit, and that was a workout in and of itself. So then we have the scroll saw. I've only used it like twice, honestly. All the heavy lifting gets done by the bandsaw. So the scroll saw was only ever really used for cutting like G10 and micarta. Actually, just micarta. It's the only thing I've really cut with it. Yeah, so I do need to figure out a better lighting situation because this is really the only light that I have besides that one. I do have more lights, but one of them's upstairs in the like showroom where I sell on whatnot that I use for being able to show off inventory and whatnot. No pun intended. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll have to go out and get a new light or find a light. We'll figure that out. But yeah. As far as an update on my fixed blades, because people keep asking. I haven't, because of the whole grieving process and everything going on in my personal life, I have not done any work on either of my tiny little fixed blades. So the last thing I had done on this one was the rough jimping on this, which will get cleaned up because obviously you can tell that it's kind of janky. But that'll be easy to clean up. Not a big deal. Just a little sand down, and then reapply some of the areas of the jimping. Not a big deal. But yeah. As far as the bevels aren't perfect. Hold on, sorry. I'm going to drop the phone. I'm holding the phone with my nub. The bevels on the blade aren't perfect. I'm aware. Learning how to do bevels with one hand is a pain in the ass, but practice makes perfect. So the more I do this, the better I'll get, yada yada. But I'm proud of myself for them at least being for the beveling at least being pretty much even. And the plunges pretty much being even because I did all of it by hand, by eye. I didn't use any marking die or anything like that. So I'm proud of myself in that regard. Definitely could be better. And as far as the ergonomics, I mean, this thing feels really nice to hold. Very comfortable. Also, so here is the scale for it. I also, I will say this, I didn't want to do more work on this until I got this set up. Because the way I had my work area set up before, I was using the workbench right there, that little one with the grinders on it. And I was clamping this copper down and then filing the edges. And as you can see, I was clamping it down and filing them like this. So the file channels are I don't know if you can tell, they're kind of off center. It's easily fixed, not a big deal. But I was also kind of twisted, and it was really fucking my back up. So I wanted to get my setup more oriented here so it would be easier on my back. Instead of having this clamped to the table like this, I'd have it in a vise and be able to file it normally like everybody else does. So at some point soon I will be jumping back on that. Also, I have this one that I was starting to make. This is the original blade for my folding knife that I was designing, which I'm still working on. This is going to be a frame lock folder. What happened was I accidentally put the pivot hole too far forward, and I put the pivot hole on the scales too far back. So when this opened, I'll show you. When this opened, the the flipper tab was behind the guard, which just looked terrible. So I was like, you know what, I don't getting blade steel isn't wildly expensive, but I also don't want to waste it. So I was like, you know what, we could turn this into a little fixed blade. So that's what I'm doing, turning it into a little fixed blade. It's already got a nice little lanyard hole because that's what the pivot is. Yeah, it works. So far, it feels pretty nice. I mean, you're not gonna be able to like fend off a horde of bandits or something with it, but definitely open your mail with it or something, you know. Maybe skin a rabbit with it if that's your thing. I don't know. But yeah, so those are the two small fixed blade projects I have going on right now. I do have another three fixed blade designs that I've already done that I have like an actual stencil for, but I'm gonna wait to get this stuff done before I jump on that. But there will be more fixed blade things coming, more small batch stuff. I already kind of want to revamp this design, but first I want to finish this one as like the prototype. So I figured out how I still want to keep it the same size that it is, but I want to reassess this finger channel and these finger channels here. So yeah, that'll be a future thing. And then obviously I'm working on my folding knife. I just really, what I was waiting for is longer pivot barrels, because the barrels I had were too short. So you could only put the blade through. You could basically do a scale and the blade, and then that was it. That's all the pivot barrel could actually hold. And I didn't want to sand these down to like 25 or 50 thousandths, because I want them to be chunky. So I ordered larger pivot barrels. We're going to see how things go with those, because I haven't tested to see if they fit. They should fit, but I haven't tested. And then I have to recut out a new blade, because obviously I used this one. So I already did that, but it's like rough cut, hasn't been checked or anything like that. So we're figuring it out, yeah. So you guys are just along for the journey. So this video will go up Monday. Just a shop update. I have plans for this. I think you guys will like it. I have plans for what this will be. Not this specific thing, but I have plans for this. Yeah. I think you guys will find it quite cool. Yeah, that's pretty much the shop update. The bandsaw will stay on the floor over there. Most of the scrap that you're seeing on the floor, that'll stay over there probably. I was gonna bolt this down, my what do you call it, my vise, but it means I have to pre-drill holes into the table, and I don't know if I have the mental energy to deal with this shit, to be honest with you right now. So I think now that this is all set up, I'm just gonna get back to work on getting my custom knives to a place where they're like finished, or a couple of them are finished, and I can actually, you know, they'll probably be for sale through the website. I'll be honest with you guys. That's probably how you'll be able to buy them. Whatnot just takes a lot in fees, and for the amount of work I'm putting into these, I'm not expecting to be paid for all the work, because obviously I'm first time knife maker. There's a lot of trial and error in this, a lot of mess up, a lot of all that stuff. But I'll probably just put these on my website as exclusives. So if I finish a fixed blade or I finish a custom knife with, it's like a Franken knife. It's got like custom scales or custom aftermarket blade together. Like it's just whatever. It'll be up on my site. It won't be available through Whatnot. So anything like exclusive or special will be available on my site. Nothing is up right now. There will also be t-shirts available on my site with our new, no, I shouldn't say our new logo. I guess it's a new logo design. I did redesign sort of our Black Sheep Knives logo. I felt like it needed something, a little spice. So the shirts have the logo design now. They will be available on site. There's a limited quantity. They aren't up yet. I'm hoping that by Monday, I will be able to get them up. So if you guys are seeing this video now, hopefully by like Monday night, they'll be available up on the site. And you can only get them through the site. I will also, at some point, be placing an order for knife mats, for the second batch of knife mats. First batch is gone. They got sold. The second batch of knife mats will be available only through the website. The first batch I sold through Whatnot. I didn't really make any profit on them, but people really did enjoy them. The second batch will be special. I don't know how many I'm going to do. It'll probably be a limited number again, but they'll be set price. They'll probably be like $25. They're 12 by 16. There'll be a limited number, and then once that batch is gone, that's gone. That's the design. The design won't be sold ever again. So if you want one, I would highly recommend getting one. If you're wondering about the material, it's pretty much the same material as like a mouse mat. I would go the route of getting them made in leather, but that's probably 3 to 4 times more expensive. They'd be like $40 to $60 a mat, or should say 30 to 50 a mat. And I'm not in a situation financially right now where I can shell that out. But these mats that I'm getting made right now are still really nice quality for what they are. And people who got the first batch really like them. So yeah, be sure to check out the website. I know the website looks super sus and whatever, but I promise you it's legitimate. Probably it's super bare bones, but I'm a one-person show, and I'm doing my best to balance everything out between social media, selling, packing, maintaining the website, doing custom knives, all that shit. So yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much the video. So yeah, if you guys want to support the brand, my kitty cat says hello. May is happy. There you go. Let me zoom back out. Okay. So you guys want to support the brand, you can do it through the website. Like I said, right now, so I'm making the video on Saturday. So right now the website's locked. I don't have any. I have inventory up there, but a lot of it is sold out, and the stuff that's up there still is there. Yeah. But if you guys want exclusive stuff, you want to support the brand, because of everything that's going on, with obviously the loss of my grandmother and whatnot, she was really helping support my business. Besides myself, she was helping fund my business, basically. So now it's just me funding my business myself, which I'm still in a fortunate enough spot to do so, but now it's going to be a little tighter. So I'm going to be 100% transparent. Like I said, if you want to support the business, Black Sheep Knives, buy stuff through my store online. There's nothing wrong with buying stuff through Whatnot. I'll still be selling on Whatnot, but if you want the spicy, special stuff, exclusive stuff, my website's the way to go. And I would really appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't want to. There will be special stuff coming in the future. I can't talk about it right now. All I can say is hopefully by the end of 2026, you'll know about it. Maybe sooner. Who knows? Anything's possible. But if everything pans out the way it does, the way I'm hoping it does, there will be some really spicy things in the works for Black Sheep Knives, and there will be some really... You guys will have some really awesome stuff, so yeah. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, you had to stare at my face. I know the YouTube algorithm probably doesn't like that, and a lot of other people probably don't like that, but too fucking bad. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So if you're tired of looking at this video already, just go watch my reviews. Do that. Hope you have a great day. I appreciate everybody here who supports my channel, who supports me. Genuinely, I really do. I love doing this stuff, and I really enjoy all the positive feedback you guys give me, and the negative feedback. Criticism is always good. Nothing wrong with that. We're all here to share our passion in the EDC space and enjoy the knife market, the EDC market. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, all right, guys, have a good one. Be safe. Eat some drinks. Be hydrated. Hydrate. Eat some good food. And be sure to tell your loved ones how much they mean to you, because you never know when it's the last time, you know? Don't leave anything left unsaid. Any stupid squabbles, get dealt with. It's not worth it, I promise. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.